Herzlich willkommen zurück bei Expedition 33. Das letzte Mal haben wir einen epischen Fight gehabt gegen den Dualist. Und jetzt geht's weiter im Text. Voran, immer weiter Richtung Malerin. Ja. Immer weiter. Krass. Das ist echt krass hier. Und Abbruch. Ja. Wieso habe ich den jetzt wieder? Nee, genau so sieht's aus, ja. Ich verstehe. Ah ja. Wo geht's hier hin? Schönen Wald, ne? Ja, doch hier wieder irgendwo.
Good stuff.
Krass. Sind wir hier im Herbst.
Is this the place?
Yeah,
Wow.
we can
Ja, da
bury your
hat er
friend
recht.
under this tree, if that's okay with you.
Ich denke, das ist okay. Das sieht ja echt super aus.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
Das treibt einem manchmal schon ein bisschen das Wasser in die Augen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zurück im Lager.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food. And then from there, we head north to Monoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress Heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then, we'll take the Paintress's heart.
Sind auf jeden Fall auch ein paar Stunden Cutscenes in dem Spiel. Ne? Also daran mangelt nicht. Ganz ehrlich. Flitterwochen in Lumiere. Hört sich gut an. Also ausruhen. Ausruhen sollte man sich. So.
How far up the mountain is Monoko Station?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
Ja, warum nicht?
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analyzing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
Nee,
I'll trade
eigentlich
you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
will ich mehr erfahren. Ich will einfach mehr wissen.
Well, there are stories and then there are stories. You first then.
Ja.
Something unusual then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
Ja, das will ich wissen.
A bit impersonal, hmm? Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade. No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Interessant. Für was das wohl noch gut ist, dieses Beziehungssystem hier. Für was das wohl noch gut ist.
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels?
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
Ja.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
Genau. Vertrauen beruht auf Gegenseitigkeit.
Alright then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Mhm. Okay.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Jestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Jestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Jestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
How come Minoko lives so far from
Minoko's...
the lost?
Ich
Yeah.
weiß nicht. Okay, interessant.
That was sad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You were sad.
Ja.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
And not just her, but... Yeah.
Ui.
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
Ja, auf jeden Fall. Auf jeden Fall.
She reminds me of someone.
Who? Mael?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Oh well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it.
Was?
You're so very wise.
Claro. Hallo.
You know, that
sind ehrlich.
almost makes sense to me.
It's okay if you don't understand, Verso. You're still wise to me.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Schön. Vielleicht hilft uns das ja später. Eventuell. Sind wir noch gleich weit weg? Irgendwie kommen wir gar nicht hin. Sieht man doch nicht mehr. So, dann verbessern wir noch unseren Druck. Ja, da kann man ein bisschen was verbessern. So. Wunderbar. Ja, und die Waffen? Ich hab halt nichts, was Rohstoff bringen, ne? Ist halt schade. Wir haben hier noch Schwester gefunden.
Hier, wow.
Ihr habt einige meiner Kinder gefunden, ja. Gottes Willen. Ist das geil. Okay, wir lassen es einfach mal so ernst. Das ist ja irgendwie ein ernstes Thema hier. So. Sieh nach, wie es den anderen geht. Das machen wir jetzt.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paintress woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships.
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Interesting. Interesting. Ich finde auch, dass die Planeten, die hier sind, ich meine, wir sind ja auf der Erde. Das haben wir schon geklärt. Wir waren ja in der Bibliothek im Herrenhaus und da war ja dann der Globus, ne? Wir sind auf der Erde. Und Lumière ist anscheinend so ein Teil von Paris mit dem Eiffelturm. Aber das hier passt ja mal gar nicht. Was ist das denn bitte? 2 Monde. Also, und die haben hier ja auch immer diese Lumière-Kräfte und so weiter. Also es ist irgendwie schon ein bisschen Sci-Fi, glaube ich, hier drin. Und die Welt ist auseinandergebrochen, ja. Ich frage mich, ob die Erde einfach irgendwo aus der Bahn geschleudert wurde oder so. Das hier könnte jetzt so der Mars sein, ja, könnte, aber da müsste ja auch sich hier alles verändern. Das ist krass. Man fängt echt an, hier richtig stark zu rätseln, weil das so interessant ist. Was, ich kann immer noch gucken? Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't mean...
It's fine.
I just... It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going.
Moaning.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
You feel Gustav?
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Ja, interessant. Ja, auch die Sache mit dem Krummen ist alles, ne? Sehr, ja, Sci-Fi-mäßig. Das Ziel, rekrutiere Monoko. Wäre so das besten Freund seiner Station in den Bergen. Gut. Schreiben wir in das Tagebuch. Sie nimmt ihren ganzen Mut zusammen und schreibt über Gustavs Opfer, wie er den Weg gebahnt hat. So, und damit gehen wir dann mal schlafen.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. We've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just we're
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Ist auch interessant, dass Verso hier immer die Beziehungsstufen kriegt. Also es hat doch schon irgendwie einen Hauptcharakter-Vibe dann bei ihm. Okidoki, wo sind wir denn jetzt? Ja. Jetzt geht's hier lang. Wahnsinn. Ja, sieht aus, wenn wir hier auf dem Kontinent noch, dann da. Da ist auch noch ein bisschen was, keine Ahnung. Und dann vielleicht schon bei der Malerin. Aber ich würde sagen, wir sehen uns im nächsten Part. Danke fürs Zusehen. Habt einen schönen Tag, einen schönen Abend. Macht's gut. Ciao.